Rich Hollenberg saying so long from Morgantown. Up next, Gonzaga and Washington State. Take it away, Dave Fleming and Chris Spatola.
All right, we welcome those of you who are joining us from Morgantown, West Virginia. We're a long way from Morgantown in Pullman, Washington. Dave Fleming, Chris Spatola. Kind of a ragged start on both sides. This longtime rivalry, now a conference rivalry in the WCC. Gonzaga and Washington State. First sellout in this building in a long time. And Lawan Watts hits a three. Washington State off to a very good start here, leading the Zags 8-2.
He's their most versatile player, Lawan Watts. They'll post him a lot. He can drive it, and then shows you can hit a three.
Hickman, nice little move for a much-needed Gonzaga bucket. Trying to penetrate against Ben Gregg, almost just dribbled it off his backside. Shot clock winding down, tough contested three, no good.
He wanted that matchup against Gregg.
What a great outlet from Nemhard to Gregg, who draws the foul. In the first matchup between these two teams, Ben Gregg makes the first free. Ben Gregg hit.
Gonzaga switching those ball screens with Calmise.
Nemhard to battle. He's missed three of those threes from that same spot. Down low, nice pass to Gregg, who scores with a foul.
And that's Gonzaga basketball. That's how you average 20 assists a game. Country, like you said, it starts with those bigs up front. Or more of a traditional big than they're used to. They don't play that 5 out that they do when they start Eric Strip and Ethan Price.
Ike down low. Usually when he gets that position down there, he's going to score.
You have got to continue to. If you're caught behind that deep, Graham Ike is as good as anybody going up over the top, especially with his left hand.
He'll come out momentarily. Braden Huff checks in. Also a good scorer inside for the Zags. Lawan Watts, he's had a nice start to this game.
Part of the problem, they got a lot of catch and shoot guys.
A couple of really talented players, especially Cedric Coward, out for the year. Huff, catch and score from Gregg.
Well, caught in a bad match.
Here's Ryan Nemhard. Huff, spin move. Huff scores again.
An early post. That first big down for Gonzaga is looking to run to the front of the rim and post. Really nice footwork by Huff there, and he's got a really good touch around the basket.
He does. There aren't many teams in the country have a backup post who scores like Braden Huff does. Eric Strupp lays that one in. Huff skips it over to Hickman, who drives and misses. Offensive rebound, though, for Huff. Nice little shot fake, scores with a foul. You know, on the Huff out of the timeout, makes a free throw. Braden Huff has scored the last 7 for the Zags. Way too loose with the ball. Calmise just in the game, misses a 3. Nemhard whips one down low to Huff, and another basket for Braden Huff. Price nowhere to go. Ben Gregg just off. From the free throw line, good.
Washington State does not post their bigs a lot, and you can tell.
At 6 Eastern, the game you and I were just talking about, Gonzaga St. Mary's later that evening in Spokane, the great rivalry out west these days. Price faces and scores.
His length bothered Watts there.
Dusty Stromer 3, good.
Guy whose minutes have been cut a little bit with Emmanuel Innocente coming in and playing and doing what he does for them defensively.
It's been a weird career, I think, a couple of years for Dusty Stromer. Lawan Watts answers with a 3 on this side.
A little bit of a smaller lineup, so you've got Lawan Watts playing that small ball 4, going up against Braden Huff.
Stromer tries this one. That one's good. 2 in a row for Dusty. defending against Isaiah Watts, who shot a jump shot with his left hand. Didn't work out that well. Hickman tries and scores with a foul. Anyway, you saw the head coach, young head coach David Riley, almost looked like he rushed that. Nolan Hickman all the way to the basket.
Just not well defended. The freedom of movement off of this high pick and roll for these guards. It has not been defended well by Washington State.
Lalon Watts flips one up, and I think they're going to say on the floor, not a shooting foul.
You know, their bench came in and gave him a lift.
Watts makes the first. Watts makes them both. Nice look from Hickman to Ajayi. He draws the foul.
Washington State just searching defense, but he has started to come on. Double figures in each of their last 3 games.
By the way, just a quick reminder on the women's side, and easily the leading scorer. He's got 12 of their 21. Stromer tries again, no. But Ajayi high for the offensive rebound and the putback. With the left hand, just kind of flung it up there. Long rebound. Cougs have it again. Here's a three. That was good. Tomas Thrafterson, the freshman from Iceland, of all places.
One of the rare open looks they've had. Comes off of 2 offensive rebounds.
Ike from Hickman. Hickman's been a nice initiator. Ryan Nembhard's sort of shifted him to a position that's a little less comfortable for him. He's done it without complaint. And he's had a really solid career. Catch and shoot for Hickman. No. Ike tips it in, but they're going to call a foul. Okay.
Yeah. For players of that veteran status to be as inconsistent as the friendly fire.
Kicked in the face, the ball ended up smacking him right in the nose. Now foul against Washington State. In the first half, Ike had some really cool stories about Judd Heathcote's stories. Eric Strupp, no. He's had a really tough time shooting the ball. Battle comes away with it. Caleb Battle all the way to slam it home. Hickman, Ajayi had it poked away briefly. Tough shot, made it anyway. Lalon Watts with the left hand, came up short. Nembhard, nobody does that better than Ryan Nembhard. Hickman was fouled and landed hard. Way down. And look, half for Nembhard, who's officially has not scored and only has 1 assist, but he doesn't get credit for an assist there. He set the whole play up. Washington State, somebody needed to shoot. They finally did. Lalon Watts made the basket. Final minute of the half. Extra pass, Hickman 3, good!
Washington State just doesn't have the ability to do that.
They'll hold for the final shot. Presumably they will. Down 50-26. Six seconds. Lalon Watts. Somebody's got to shoot. Eric Strupp does and lays it in. So a positive finish to the half when not much went real positive for the Cougars.
Not much.
Nembhard Nemhard finally has a bucket.
Pick your poison off of that pick.
And they've just been way too sloppy with the ball. Even that simple entry pass is just not easy. Calmise catch and shoot. Eric Strip offensive rebound puts it in. No on the three. So Washington State trying to cut into this lead a little bit. Eric Strip passed up the three, being guarded by Foul, who fouls him going to the bucket. Came with their head coach here, David Riley. Cavs and the Knicks, and then Anthony Edwards and the T-Wolves against the... Nemhard over to Hickman for three.
Hickman's been good tonight. This has been the good version of Nolan Hickman.
One from last year's Washington State team. That's another Cougars turnover. Nemhard tried to thread it in there to Greg, who found Ike.
What a pass.
57-32. Washington State was a tournament team last year. Of course, their head coach, Kyle Smith, moved on to coach at Stanford. Tip in by Calmise, who finally has a basket.
Well, it's 2 games in a row now. They've done a nice job with those bigs. I mean, Price and Eric Strip were 1 of 7 in the first matchup. So those guys have not gotten clean looks in both games.
Nemhard. One thing, he is a good scorer. And when we've needed him, he's turned up that part of his game recently. Calmise for three. Good. One of the great point guards that Gonzaga's had over the years. There haven't been many in major college basketball in the last 15 years. There haven't been many 10 assists per game seasons.
His assist numbers is they haven't shot it well from 3 this year, and they've had trouble at times finishing inside. If those 2 areas were checked, he'd have a lot more assists.
Rounding in for Nolan Hickman, who gets another bucket. You're right, he's playing well. So his numbers on Nemhard, top assist man in the country. Good with a foul.
Games the rest of the way. I mean, the game you're doing on Saturday is a 2-1 game. It's obviously a huge resume game. So there's plenty of game left, but it's crazy that we're even having this conversation.
They do have a very tough finish in conference play. Home against St. Mary's, and then on the road against both Santa Clara that beat them in Spokane and San Francisco, a real good team. I mean, Braden Huff, he's played what, like 7 minutes? He's got 11 points. Why not one thing? We showed that big graphic of sort of tournament resume. Here's Huff, who kicked it out this time. Dusty Stromer drives and draws a foul.
That's where, you know, and Michael Ajayi, as they evolve through the course of the season, and you know, like I said, going to
another turnover. Zags gave it right back. No good, but free throws coming. And another hard fall for us.
He's telling him to grab the ball.
We're in Iceland. I mean, it's very snowy. And
we're working on that drive.
Ajayi foul. I got a better shot with Italian than Icelandic. Ajayi makes Thursday, 7 Eastern. Ajayi made them both. Our Icelandic tour guide made a nice pass to Isaiah Watts. That's a good play. Frustrating night, I think, overall for David Riley and the Cougars. Because I do think they expected, hey, sellout crowd, lots of enthusiasm. We played these guys real tough and hard. First matchup, Masterson lays it in. He's played well. Okafor, spin move with the left hand finishes. Battle down low to Huff. Huff, no.
Love to see him go glass there. Get an angle where he can tap it off of the glass.
Rasterson. Misses the note. Official attendance over 10,000. First sellout since December of 2010. Nolan Hickman back in the game. Immediately hits a three. Why not shoots a three? And that one rattles down.
This group's played well, and I think for David Riley, he's going with.
Hickman another three. Got another one. Nolan Hickman.
He had 4 threes in their game against Pepperdine.
What a great play by Ryan Nembhard. And then hits the trailing Ike, who will go to the free throw line.
Game against Pepperdine, you string a couple games together where he's making shots.
To go, 4:04 officially. Double-double. They backed off of Lawan Watts, left him wide open. Nembhard three, good. Might make the bus ride back to Spokane feel a little better for Ryan Nembhard. Erickstrom whips it down low, but Isaiah Watts had a hard time getting a shot off. Finally he did, and he scores.
He's going to be a good player. Only a sophomore. He has looked the part here tonight against this Gonzaga team.
Ike had to go right through his hands. Good pass.
It was. And Mies doing a nice job. Good contest on that shot.
Ike from Hickman, basket and a foul. Ike now has got the very friendly roll. Off the top of the backboard almost. Under 2 minutes to go. You sort of think ahead to the tournament and the Zags. Can they make another run to the Sweet 16? There you go. Rasterson all the way to the bucket. Graham Ike.
His left hand. So the possession's not over on that roll when he doesn't get it.
Nembhard, no. Innocenti, what a rebound. Ike, every once in a while he'll shoot a three, and every once in a while he'll pass it up and bounce it to Ajayi for a dunk. Good play. Isaiah Watts hits that one.
He's for real. He has shown you the start is on a dime, can finish at the rim.
Hickman, give him another assist. Ajayi makes a jumper.
Ajayi just playing off. Caught the pass from Ike the play before, just being patient. And then there, just finding a spot to be a receiver.
Well, for Cal Mies. And now Gonzaga is just going to work the final seconds off the clock. First sellout in 15 years here, and the Zags spoiled the party, didn't they?
They sure did. When they are dialed in, they are fun to watch, Dave, this Gonzaga team, and they are playing their best basketball of the season right now.
This was no gimme game, and they just dominated Washington State tonight. Cougars are 6-9 in WCC play. Zags are now 12-3 with their big matchup.